guys, Emma again, and this is video 3 on clowning. So, we've looked at being silly, we've looked at sharing emotions and communicating with the audience, and in this video we're going to think about something called status. Now, status is used quite a lot in acting in general, but it's especially useful when it comes to clowning. Status basically means how important a character is or how much power they have. So if we think of really important, powerful people, we might think of kings or queens or the Prime Minister or the President, or if we think about maybe people in your lives, it could be teachers or head teachers or your parents or whoever's in charge at home. They would all be people I would describe as having high status. And then if we think about people on the other end of the scale, it might be people with not very much power, so servants or sidekicks, people that in the story don't have as much power as people in charge. So how do we know if a character is high status or not? Well, a lot of it comes from their physicality, so how they move. So if you're a very high status character, you might be very tall, you might keep your shoulders back, you might walk with a lot of confidence, really gazing around you, really solid, firm stance. And if you were less high status, so if you were a low status character, your shoulders might start to close in, your movements might be a lot quicker and smaller, your eyes might get bigger. So that's a really easy way of identifying the status of a character, is to look at them physically. We could also hear status in voice. So if you were a high status character, you might speak very loud and proud, very clearly, with lots of direction. Whereas if you were a low status character, you might speak quite quickly and be quite breathy and not say very much at all, really. So these are all ways we can tell the status of a character. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get my lovely assistant Richard to come join again. And we're going to play some status games. So you can play this with whoever's at home with you. The first game we are going to play is we are going to have a chair.
Okay.
And we are going to start with not using any words, just using our body language and sound, communicate over who should take this seat. Now Richard is going to be high status and I'm going to be low status to start with, and we're just going to figure it out. So if we leave, we're going to enter and see who takes the seat. Lovely. So that was Richard and I showing very clearly he was very obviously high status and I was obviously much lower status than him. As you can hear, Ozzy the dog also made a little appearance. We'll see if we hear any more from him. Shall we try swapping it round? And this time we could use words if we wanted. All right, here we go.
Oh, sorry.
No, thank you. No, I don't know. No. Put it over there. Yes. Actually, I like them on the sun. Wonderful. Off you go. And again, as you can see, it was really obvious who had the power in that scene and who had less power. And Richard was doing a really good job of checking in with you, our audience, as to how he felt about being my sort of servant, my subordinate. So that's a game you can play. You can play it with just one other person, and you can play it with lots of different people, up to you. Now this one is about how other people react to you. So what I've got in this hat is the numbers 1 to 4. You can pick any numbers. You could have 1 to 10, you could have 1 to 20, it's up to you. There's just 2 of us, so I've gone 1 to 4. Number 1 is low status, and number 4 is the highest status you can get. So what we're going to do is Richard's going to pick out a number and stick it to my back, so I don't know what it is. And then I'm going to pick out a number and stick it to Rich's back so he doesn't know what it is. And we're going to try and work out our status from the other person's reaction to us. So, would you like to go first? I've got some tape here.
Excellent.
Don't let me see it.
Okay.
Lovely. And now I'll pick out one for you.
Good.
Just grab the tape. Dun, dun, dun. You can also stick it to your forehead if you like. Just thought it'd be better on someone's back. Okay, there we go. So we've got our numbers. I know what Rich's is. Rich knows what mine is. We can show you as well. And now we're going to try and figure it out. Okay, here we go.
Thank you very much.
You look wonderful today.
I know.
Excellent stripes.
You look all right. Not too bad. Up the game next time.
Oh, yes, sorry, of course, yes. Can I get you anything?
Yes.
What would you like?
What have you got?
Oh, everything. I've got plants, I've got a ceramic horse, I've got more plants, some fish.
Bring the lot,
Oh, okay.
and I'll assess it from there.
Right. Here's one for you. Sorry.
Thank you
There
very
you
much.
go. And here's another plant. Would you like that one?
No.
No.
You have them in
Shall I
red?
take
You have them in
away?
red?
I'll go check.
Go and have a look. Yes.
Oh, right. Thank you. We don't have them in red. I'm very, very sorry, sir.
Well, I shall be back tomorrow, and if it's not read by then, I'm never coming back here again. Okay? And I'll tell all my friends.
Okay.
Okay, Tatty, bye.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think from the way Richard was behaving, I'm probably quite a low status character. So maybe a 1 or a 2.
You are a 2.
I'm a 2. Excellent.
And I'm guessing I'm the highest status character, either a 3 or a 4.
You are a 4.
Excellent.
Great. You can also do it the other way around, where you know what your status is and no one else does, and you try and work out everyone else's statuses. So have a play with people at home. Find different ways to show how you're powerful or not. And think about what kind of clown you might like to be. Would you like to be a very bossy, important, high status clown? Or would you like to be a low status clown? We'll speak to you soon. Bye!